Welcome to Rangers Recap. Jake Howorth, Steven Ellis, of course, and the Rangers come out with a double overtime victory over the Markham Royals, but they also had a good game against the Mississauga Chargers, 2-1 just last night. So how would you assess their weekend?
It was a pretty good weekend. It was a tough weekend. The Chargers are a team that, they actually, despite their spot in the standings, they don't give up. They're really hardworking, and Luca Durante was just fantastic. He was really tough to beat, and that made things much harder for the Rangers. But they took a ton of shots in both these games. They didn't score a lot, but their thing is how good of a defensive team they are. And, today they didn't have Joey Maziarz on the blue line, so they kind of had to make up with it. And I thought Dante was great. And overall, there's a lot to look forward to there. The first period, it kind of seemed like the team was just taking a bit to gel, and missing Maziarz was not really the best ideal thing for the team. But I think they made it up and they did really well, and they came out with 2 wins.
Yeah, and this game just on Sunday night was a great game overall. Just a couple of bad mental lapses, really. They were up by 2 on the Markham Royals. 2 bad mistakes. 3-3 tie, but Graydon Gottschalk, what a shot. And also, Jack Lyons, former North York Rangers, came back to town with the Markham Royals after being traded at the deadline. What do you think of his performance?
Well, I thought Jack Lyons was great. I thought, he made that team so much better defensively. I got to see them a few months ago, back when Lyons was still a Ranger, and the defense on Markham was really tough. They were making their goaltenders have to make a lot of saves. And, they got a good goalie now, Nate McDonald, but they did also allow a lot of rebounds. And Lyons did a good job of clearing it. I thought he was very good physically. He and James Fletcher had a couple good battles one-on-one. And, it was great to see him back here because, I know he's got a lot of talent, and he's definitely missed.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the North York Rangers. There's too many guys in that blue line. They had to give someone away. They got something back at least. And for the North York Rangers, a tough schedule coming up. Back-to-back, Toronto Patriots on the road, and then Newmarket Hurricanes right here in pink in the rink. How will they get through that?
Oh, the Patriots is always a tough one. No one really wants to go play the Patriots at Westwood because the Patriots are such a strong team. Colvin Kalzik's been one of the hotter players in the OJHL recently. And then, of course, they got Petrucci, who's got to just score at will. So it's a team that has a lot of talent, a great goalie, some good defense. It's one of the most well-rounded teams, and we could easily see this being a really good playoff series someday. Newmarket, that's also a team that, outside of the Rangers, have actually allowed the least amount of shots in the entire league, and that's going to be a really defensive matchup. But I think they've also got good goaltenders on both ends. It's going to be pink in the rank. I think there's a lot of reasons to be excited for that game, and it's going to be a tough weekend. But I think they have what it takes to get all 4 points.
Well, it's going to be a true measuring stick for the North York Rangers. Check out both games on My Hockey TV, and please come to Pink in the Rink.